guys, today is actually our sort of our day off where we like to rest and we just don't do a whole lot, or we like to do something fun. So we are actually on our way right now to conservation land, and we just decided to go walking around and just enjoying the beautiful scenery that God given us, and try to find some deer sheds today. So we're on our way there. So we'll see you there, okay?
Ready? So here we go on our grand adventure. I'm coming. So the Bible says, right? 6 days shall a man work, and on the 7th he shall rest. And I won't get too technical with you on that, but I do believe that means we should at least every 7 days rest, right? Have a day that we rest. It does look like a deer track. And so, day of rest maybe looks a little different for everybody, but for me and my family, a lot of times we spend time in prayer that morning. Spend time in prayer different parts of the day. But then we try to take time to do something kind of fun and relaxing. And for us today, fun and relaxing is one of our local conservation areas. We thought we would maybe do some walking and see if we could find a deer shed. And we don't know if we will, but if nothing else, we're going to have a lot of fun trying to look. And on top of that, what could be better than getting your family out in the great outdoors that God has provided for us so that we could enjoy it. And hopefully, maybe today, we may even find a deer horn or two. So, I'm not going to record the whole time we're doing this, right? So, we'll keep our eyes peeled. My wife is pointing out a deer track to my little girl so that she can learn what it is to look like. Is there a deer track? Yeah. So this is what it is to try to look for deer sheds. We're in the right area because we're coming across some deer tracks. I find one a little bit more plain and a little easier to see, and I'll try to zoom in on it for you guys. Don't you guys wish this was the homestead? Yeah. Some more deer tracks. Here you go, guys. I'll try to maybe zoom in on that. It's a fresh one too, yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It's right here. Right there.
Yeah.
You see the deer track, Luella?
Daddy, come here.
Is it right there?
Come here, Dad. Mommy, come here. Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw it.
Oh, that's a worm?
Is it a worm?
Yeah.
I don't think so, sweetheart.
What is it?
I don't know.
I think it's a deer track.
A deer track.
It's a deer track.
Okay.
Oh, here's a new
Oh, let's keep looking.
Dad, here's another one.
Is there some more? There sure is. Come on.
Oh, no.
Step over that log. Yep. So, I am no professional deer shed hunter. But common sense tells me we need to be where deer sign is, right? And there are all kinds of deer tracks up and down through here. There's a deer track right there.
Let's go that way. Don't walk on the...
So a little secret too, we've been here before. This isn't our first trip here. And so I actually came here to try to bow hunt a couple years ago, and I seen a lot of deer sign. And so we will try to see what we can find. There'll probably be some old rubs down here that I can show you guys so you can kind of see what that's like. So it's kind of neat to see and learn about and teach your children about. I want you to look at this place. It is absolutely beautiful. Oh, somebody found some remains at a Hunter left behind an old bullet shell. So guys, we like to do these, I don't know what you want to call them, little nature walks. And your conservation areas, they are free and they're public land, so you can go to them and look. Oh, here's some more deer tracks. So we was talking about our conservation areas a while ago, and we come to them quite a bit whenever deer season's over, especially. I don't want to mess up anybody's deer hunting. I'm a deer hunter myself, and that would make me mad if somebody messed up my deer hunting. But what'd you guys find? Yeah.
Here, but what is that? Like balls. See it? It's like big.
I think it's just a deer track, babe.
Oh.
Just a funny
just the
looking
way
deer track.
it is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really big.
So, our conservation areas here. It's a little path we're walking down. Yep, there's an old rub right there. You guys can see that right here. This is what we're looking for.
Maybe tell them
to
why
know.
deer do that.
Yeah, deer. So bucks will do this, and actually, I bet you this is an old scrape and chew tree. So I'll knock these leaves out of the way here in just a minute. We'll see what it looks like. But so bucks will do this kind of stuff to kind of mark their territory, let everybody know they're here. And so this is just a little road that's here at this conservation area. And this limb, you can see this limb's been busted off, and the top of the tree has been taken out. This little tree, and there's a rub here and a little rub on this side, then a bigger rub here. I bet you right down in here, I bet this area here was an old scrape. I bet you down there was an old scrape. And so deer will do that to mark their territory down through here, let everybody know that they're here, who's the boss, and who all's here. It's kind of neat. Are you moving the leaves, Lou? Good job. So we also like to collect wild edibles and those kinds of things. And so in the springtime, we'll come to places like this and we'll look for mushrooms, and we look for plantain and dandelion and all the different type of plants my wife knows a lot more about than I do. And it's just a way to kind of get out and enjoy nature. And right now there isn't really any seasons going on, but usually we try to multiply our efforts on these kind of trips. So a lot of times if there's like squirrel season going, I'll pack a 20. Oh, did you find, guys, you got to see this. This is an amazing find. All right, guys, are you guys ready for this? Guys, my daughter's a young prodigy, is what she is. She found, dun, 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 a genuine Ozarkian rock right there, folks. Look at that. Look at that. Genuine Ozarkian rock. We'll take that back to the house, show that off when people come to the house. So, we like to multiply our efforts. There's some more deer tracks. We like to multiply our efforts, and it makes these trips even more bountiful and fun. My daughter there, I was making fun of her with the Ozarkian rock, just kind of having some fun. She's all the time finding stuff that most of us would take for granted and don't think nothing about. She just loves it. Acorns and pine cones and sticks and leaves. And guys, it's just a lot of fun, and it's a lot better than sitting in front of our TV or sitting in front of your TV, right? Just not doing nothing. Oh, is there another deer track here? Yeah. We're gonna look at it. Here it is. Ooh, that's a good one. You can see it good.
That's a big one.
It's a big track, huh?
Yeah.
Can you tell them about it? Can you point and say, "Here's a deer track"? No. Are you being bashful? She's kind of camera shy. All right.
Hey, let me see that deer truck on there.
Ooh, baby, it was a video instead of a picture. See?
I want to see.
See? Can you see Mama?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Put my glass on.
So we talked about before ways to kind of try to save money and those kinds of things. And your local conservation areas can be a way you can do that. If you'll learn the different kinds of foods and learn how to shoot squirrels and rabbits and know the seasons and that kind of stuff, this can be your grocery store to a point. We've used them a lot in the summertime to, we never buy like lettuce or anything at the store. We go and we pick it all and we learn what it's all about. Chanterelle mushrooms and morels and pheasant backs and all that good stuff. It's delicious. Plus, if you can shoot a rabbit or squirrel or two, you can just about make a whole meal just from what you find out here. And so learning to be familiar with these things, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Looks like we have another old deer rub here. I guess that's what that is. You see all the shavings, you can see how it's all rubbed up.
Yep.
Here is where the path varies slightly. And you can actually tell, if you'll take a step back and look, you can actually see the route that the deer take. The leaves are all mashed up and muddied up. They don't go through there. See how that's thicker and nastier and woollier? They actually go this way. Same way that my wife is going. She would be my two-legged deer. My honey deer. She's taking the same path. What'd you find, babe? Oh, sure enough, deer track. See, I wasn't just making that up, guys. There's another deer track there. Good job, Luella. You're daddy's big girl. Oh, Luella got to go sit in the hunting blind this year for the first time, and she absolutely loved it. There sure is. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, it looks like maybe that's kind of more the direction they're going. It's hard to tell. It kind of hooks around, if I remember right. Just go on the direction you're headed and then come back to your right after you get up through them smaller trees. Okay. My wife and daughter, man, they really enjoy this kind of stuff. And I had said before, we have got a little homesteader, little Rubel homesteader on the way. And my wife is pregnant. We'll find out here in just a few weeks whether we're having a boy or a girl. It doesn't matter to us. Happy and healthy is what matters to us. But so she kind of gets more worn out on these walks the further along in the process we get. And it won't be long and these walks will be harder and harder to do, harder and harder to come by. Man, this place is just beautiful. I don't see any deer horns. There you go. I think you're headed the right direction now. Alright guys, I don't know if you can see it. It's not a deer shed. However, it is a turtle shell. I found an old turtle shell. It's perfect. We're going to. Check it out. So it's not a shed, but it is pretty cool. Not cool for the old squirrel that was in there, or the old squirrel. I must be a squirrel. It's pretty cool for the old turtle. So you guys, you just never know what you'll find on these things. It's actually a lot of fun, truth be told. I'll turn the camera off and quit recording for a while, And we'll keep walking and looking. See you guys. All right. So, right now, we are headed back towards the car. My daughter's gotten in a fight with a limb. So, success. Let's talk about success for a minute. There's an old bicycle rim. I don't know if you can see that. Right there. Right there, you see it? We did. We pulled it on out of the dirt the last time. So, success. How do you measure success? Right now, we're headed back to the car. We did not find a deer horn. We found that super cool turtle shell. Oh, you're all right. Independent daughter wants to do it herself. We found a super cool turtle shell, the genuine Ozarkian rock, several acorns, and some pine cones. Now, a lot of people would not consider this a success, but I do, and here's why. We have had an absolute blast. We've had a lot of fun, and my daughter has been pointing out deer tracks now, almost like she's kind of learned what they look like at the ripe old age of not even quite 3 years old yet. And my wife is starting to learn how to navigate through the woods a little better, and I am learning how to navigate through the woods with a 3-year-old. So I would call this a complete and total success, short of finding a deer shed. What do you girls think?
I think so.
You think so, Luella? You think it's been good? Yeah.
Put that in your pocket.
Oh, you want to hold my hand because you fell down? Okay. So we're going to try another spot, and we'll go back to the car. We'll drive to another little spot real quick. And actually, if you look, you can see the car way up there. We're going to try another spot, see what we can find. Camera's going crazy. Somehow I'm zooming in. Oh, I zoomed way in. That's. There we go. No. Alright, guys. Guys, we will catch up with you in a little bit. New spot, new area. Try it again, huh? Yeah, let's go. We wanted to show you guys this place a little bit. There's my beautiful deer. And our little fawn. Yeah. And our fawn that's on the way. Look at this place. Look at these big old pines. Aren't they beautiful? The one thing that this place seems to be lacking in great multitude is deer sheds. We're not really, we could probably get down in some more prime area, but we don't really want to walk down that big old hill today and try to walk back up it. Plus, we got to go eat us some dinner at Granny's house there in a little bit, huh? Yeah. So we're going to head back towards the car and see what it is we can find on the way back. This place don't even got no turtle shells, huh? No turtle shells. But that's okay. We're still trying to have a good time, having fun, and we'll keep our eyes peeled. We'll let you guys know if we see anything. So, we haven't found a deer shed, but we found this glass. It's glass, it's not plastic, bottle. And we don't know what it used to be. It doesn't seem to have any markings or anything on it, but we thought it was kind of cool. So, we're going to take it out of here. Comment down in the section below if you know what it used to belong to. It might be interesting to see what people think. It's kind of neat.
Got little ridges on the top.
Yeah, it's
here.
got little ridges and a screw off. I don't know what used to be in there. Interesting. Now, what do you think, Luella?
Grass.
Grass. Looks like grass, huh? All right, guys. This is about the most interesting thing we have found on this little section.
Just laying there?
Yeah. See this? It's not. It looks like the backbone of a deer, or part of the backbone, on a little vertebrae. You want to pick it up? Check it out.
That's cool, huh? That's the back.
Feel
Touched its muscles probably and stuff.
You want to give it to Sylvie back home?
That's old.
yeah.
Yeah, we could give it to Sylvie.
I'm gonna throw it to her.
Okay.
Isn't that cool? And then another one went beside it, like this. And it lined up their spine.
Yeah. Sylvie, this is a bone for you. That little hole.
You want Mama to carry it?
I can carry it.
You have to hold on tight to it. Don't lose it.
So, in case we're recapping, right? Yeah. We're talking about deer vertebrae
Hose.
and holes in it, glass bottles, let Daddy carry it, and a turtle shell, and deer tracks, and rocks.
Yeah.
Found
Yep.
a purplish rock.
Found a purplish rock, and some pine cones. Genuine Ozarkian rock at that. Yeah. You're pretty proud of that deer vertebrae, aren't you? Yeah.
Peppers on it.
It's got,
Peppers on it.
I don't think that's pepper, sweetheart. I just think it's black spots.
Let me see.
Are you ready to head to Grandma's for dinner?
Okay, let me see,
No.
guys.
Just,
You can see it later.
just say, hey, everybody. Yeah, good job.
What?
All right, guys. I
That's
don't
good.
know if you noticed this or not, but I believe what we have here
A bone.
is a deer bone.
So
Are you showing the deer bone off? Yeah.
you carry it.
We got all kinds of
Guys,
deer bones.
Let me show it.
Okay. Let's tell us about it.
This bone got something here,
Oh yeah.
and this like the thing in my jacket here,
Oh yeah.
and something here.
So there was obviously an old deer carcass up here
Or something.
somewhere.
And it's orange.
So
This was all in a line.
and it's all in a line, and all the interesting things we have found this close to our car. We walked all the way down as far as you can see on the camera down there, and all the interesting stuff was right here by the car. All right, guys, once again, don't forget about your conservation areas. It's a good little place to come and to hang out, to have a little bit of fun, to get out in the great outdoors and enjoy them. And you are able to have some fun, find some interesting stuff that you don't normally find, and teach your kids about different things. It's just a good time. Guys, we will talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Say bye.
I did.
Can you wave?
I did.
You did.
She's being cranky.
Oh, now she's waving. See you guys.
Bye.